Good morning, ladies. I just wanted to take a moment and just kind of open up to you guys and pour out to you my heart, because so often I feel like this world that we live in, we have to put on a front and we have to be somebody that we're not. We can't be real with one another, be behind the scenes, and just be who we are and be accepted. I've been dealing with some things for quite a while now, and actually some of them all my life, and it has taken a toll on my life. And anxiety and depression, they're absolutely no joke, and they make us feel like we are comatose and we can't do anything for ourselves, even though mentally we know what we've got to do, but yet we just can't put forth those actions and make the effort to do those things. And I've been struggling pretty much all my life with anxiety, but yet I don't want to put forth that effort to take medication or anything like that, because I know my God is a powerful God and I know what He wants of me. It's just a matter of me doing it, stepping out in my faith and putting forth the effort it takes to make the actions that I need to make in every single day. And on July 18th, I started journaling again, and it's something that I'm notorious for. When I get down, I'll just start pouring out my feelings, and the only way that I feel like I can do that is by writing it in a journal, because I don't feel like I have any friends that I can actually confide in and will understand what I'm going through. A month before school started, I just got down into that dark place yet again in my life. And it was like, I was just lazy. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sit on the couch and eat chips and not do anything. And then I just wanted to bite everybody's head off. And I was that screaming mom who, nothing went right. So I would scream out of anger and just be bitter. And, that hurts. It hurts because at night when you go to bed, you feel sorry for your children that they have to put up with you acting like that. And I was so mean to Devin, and it was just all out of anxiety. Anxiety that I couldn't control. I would be slick at the tongue, as he likes to say, pushing buttons just because I knew I could push them. Because I didn't feel like I was receiving what I needed from them, but yet I couldn't tell them what I needed. And it's all a mental health issue. And I know so many of you can relate. I do. But yet I feel like we don't have any support system out there to help with that. But boy, was I wrong. And I've been having some health issues, and whenever I went to have surgery on August 3rd, so the day before, August 2nd, I broke down and was journaling, and, I couldn't help but ask myself, what if I don't wake up tomorrow? How are my kids gonna know me? What kind of life have I left behind? What kind of memories? Of course, Riker's going to be too little to remember me, but would the other boys remember me? Was there enough good in our life for them to remember the best of me? And then I couldn't help but think, what about all the other people in the world? Did they know the real me? The one who didn't let fear overtake me? The one who didn't let anxiety control my life? And my answer was no. Nobody knew the real me. I felt like for so long God has been calling me to do something a lot more powerful in my life than I am. And, When I went through nursing school, I knew that health, a person's actual health, is so important, you guys. To be mentally sound, mind, body, and soul, we have to put forth that effort to take care of ourselves before we can take care of others. Because otherwise, we just don't have anything to give to anybody else. But I know so often us mamas forget ourselves in order to take care of everybody else. And we cannot do that. I mean, my tiredness, for 2 years, I have been so tired that I just don't even want to move. I mean, it's really hard to get up in the morning. And then it's always a battle. My headaches, they've got more prominent, more recurrent. Why? And you know, my whole family stays grouchy. We all stay ill at each other, biting each other's heads off at the littlest of things that shouldn't even bother us. And it's hard. And all I can think to myself is, you know, it's got to refer back to our diet. We're not intaking anything healthy. I mean, honestly, we reach for chips all the time. Processed foods. Devin is an extravagant cook, but he is the provider of our family. He has 7 mouths to feed in our house. And you know what one income does for a family? And especially for that many. Especially when you have a lot of things coming out of your check to be an adult about. And at the end of the week, there's nothing left. Nothing. And it's so hard to be a mom that I need to be without having what we need in our life. So I had decided that, you know, it was time. And I knew it. I knew it. But I didn't know what to do. Because it was my problem, I couldn't fix it. And that's not any way to live. But yet I didn't feel like I could confide in anybody to let them know how I felt. So I started looking for different diets. And I started changing our diets. Started consuming more water and drinking less Kool-Aid and everything that's so sugar-filled. And then, you know, I knew I needed help. I knew I couldn't do it alone. I knew I had to find support somewhere. And I reached out to someone that I had seen on Facebook making posts all the time about helping people. And she was so wonderful. And that's when I made the change. I'd also seen a Facebook post from somebody else about the 10 brutal truths to get your shit together. And even though I mentally knew those in my mind, it was like God was calling me and saying, "Hey, Danielle, it is time. You've went way far too long letting yourself control you. It is time to take control of your life and step out and do what's right. I have a family to take care of, so I've got to take care of me." And when I had that surgery, I knew. And since then, I've found out that not only am I having some health issues, but my diet is what's causing them. So, things have to change. They have to. And God is making it bold in my life that, it's got to change. So, I physically, mentally prepared myself, because what we put in ourselves is what we get out. And I've made that choice, and I'm not looking back. I'm going to take a run full force and know that every day I'm going to have to forgive myself, because I'm going to fail at some little bitty part of my life in each day. Something is going to go wrong. I'm not going to do it correctly, but I have to forgive myself every night so that the next day I can be the best me I can be and make it better than the day before. And I'm not telling you all this for shame or pity or anything like that, but I'm telling you because I want to reach out and help you. Because I can't do this alone, and neither can you. We need someone to hold us accountable. We need someone to confide in when we're having these feelings. We need somebody to just be there for us and know that they are there for us. They can't make decisions for us, but they can hold our hand while we do it. They can be there. And that's what I want to do for you guys. I want to be your support system, because I've been there. I know what it feels like to not feel like you've got anyone to reach out to, because no one will understand the pain that you feel inside. It hurts to not be able to feel like you can take control of yourself. And I want to be there for you. I want to help you get healthy, mind, body, and soul, so that you can be the best you possible for your family, because they need you. And we all know what bad health does to a person. So, for those of you who want to jump on board with me in a new journey and not ever look back and commit to being the best you possible each and every day, but knowing that it's going to be dang hard and that you're going to fail, but you have a support system behind you, then I want you to comment below or message me. And together we'll do this thing, hand in hand. I can't make it happen for you. You've got to mentally be at your breaking point and decide, hey, something's got to change, because nothing's going to change without a change. And you've got to be prepared to put forth the effort. I've got a friend who says, she makes quotes about live on purpose. I don't know the story behind it, but I want to know that story. And it makes sense. Why not live every day purposefully? The best you can. Isn't that what God put us here for? To love one another, accept one another. One of my friends messaged me yesterday and she said, people paint beautiful paintings, but behind the scenes, it's not that beautiful. And how true is that? That we, in this community, feel like we cannot be who we truly are, that we have to put on a front because somebody's not going to accept us. Somebody's going to judge us. As a Christian, that is not how my God works. He is the only one who can judge. So let me be there for you. And I promise to hold your hand when you need it. If you guys are ready to take this journey, please just do like I said. Comment below, message me. I want a whole community of friends that I can rely on, because I need an accountability partner just like so many of you. Partner. Sorry. I get ahead of myself sometimes. But together, we can make a difference in this world. And that's what this world needs. But I've got to go. I've got a doctor's appointment. But if this sounds like something you guys need in your life, let's talk. Because for so long, I've needed a community of friends and just not had that. And it's time. It's time that we stand together instead of feeling one person, feeling by yourself all the time. Let's get it and let's go, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.